Hello everyone, and thanks for joining. My name is Geno Romanelli, a Partner Solutions Architect here at Wrike. It's a privilege to present to you today on getting your best work done in today's new normal with Wrike and Microsoft Teams. Our session will cover everything you need to know about our collaborative work management solution, plus offer tips and insights as to how teams are leveraging Wrike and Microsoft to improve collaboration and productivity. The way outperforming companies bring everything together is they rely on collaborative work management software, like Wrike. Wrike is the new virtual office to power cross-team collaboration that connects the systems where your work lives, giving you a single source of truth. We were founded 15 years ago, and we're the pioneers of an entirely new category, collaborative work management. Today, more than 2 million people across 140 countries and 20,000 customers depend on Wrike to help their teams plan, manage, and execute their work at scale. Forrester has ranked Wrike a leader in the space for our strength in driving cross-team and cross-functional collaboration because we have a configurable platform that can adapt to any team, work style, or workflow. With over 1,100 employees, our mission is to help you achieve the best work of your life. In January, Citrix announced their intent to acquire Wrike, further contributing to our reach, scale, and ability to deliver innovative solutions. Put simply, the problem that we help companies solve is how to execute faster and with more efficiency. Even prior to COVID, work has become more complex with changing market dynamics, work and projects that have more moving parts and require cross-functional collaboration with internal or external stakeholders, and a myriad of systems and apps that we rely on to get work done, which can vary from department to department. Companies without a centralized work management platform plan often leverage a combination of online meetings, email, messaging, spreadsheets, or other documents to execute on projects, ultimately driving down their productivity. In the wake of COVID, with employees more distributed than ever, this is exacerbated. As teams struggle to stay connected and aligned, and even post-COVID, analysts predict a quarter of the workforce will continue to be remote, which presents both a long-term challenge and opportunity where centralization, improved collaboration, visibility, and automation can have a measurable impact on your ability to deliver. Now, before we get into a demo, I'd like to give you a quick understanding of how we differ from your traditional work management tools provided by Microsoft, specifically Planner and Microsoft Project. Wrike fills a gap that's currently not met by Planner or Project, and that is intentional. Planner provides simple task management, and Microsoft Project is designed for traditional project management. Wrike is one solution that allows your team to manage all types of work enterprise-wide. Within the Wrike platform, you can do everything from creating dynamic request forms, tracking and assigning resources across departments, report on daily, weekly, or executive level priorities, and even automate your workflow processes. Now that we've covered some of the differences between Wrike and traditional Microsoft tools, let's take an example use case. Wrike is a collaborative platform where teams can plan, act, track, and report on their responsibilities in real time, which creates an opportunity for you to work in your own style while your team works as one. Today we're going to walk through a demonstration of what makes Wrike so powerful for our customers through the lens of a digital marketing agency. We'll focus on 4 specific areas throughout the execution process, such as streamlining work through intake and planning for a new digital campaign, assigning and managing resources, collaboration, review, and approval processes, and the ability to track and share progress leveraging different views for different users. We'll also cover how using Wrike and our integration with Microsoft Teams can achieve enhanced visibility, collaboration, and results. As soon as we log into Wrike, we land on our personalized homepage. This hub centralizes our activities and allows us to organize information that makes it easier to execute on specific work items. We can pin the most important items to this homepage, allowing us to access them with just a single click. I can add shortcuts to client-specific reports, such as our project portfolio and project status, which we'll review in a little bit. Speaking of hubs, let's also take a look at what this can look like inside of Microsoft Teams. Our integration with Teams also provides a user-specific dashboard highlighting our key dates and deliverables as seen here. We can quickly monitor the progress of a specific deliverable and make changes where necessary. To successfully launch a new initiative or campaign, we can leverage Wrike's dynamic request forms. Wrike's request forms are fully customizable, providing teams with the flexibility to create different request forms depending on request type or business unit and provides a mechanism for standardizing information during the intake process. Because Wrike's request forms can be shared externally, we are also able to embed these request forms into specific Microsoft Teams channels, providing quick and easy access for our teams. Let's go ahead and initiate a request for our new digital campaign for the spring through an embedded request form. Upon the submission of our request, this will be routed to the appropriate intake folder for our team to review the request details. We can use any of Wrike's customizable views to organize this information in a way that's easy for us to interpret. In this specific folder, we're using Wrike's table view, which allows us to add specific metadata and calculations alongside our project and tasks. Let's quickly review the details of our requested spring campaign. Here's an overview of our new spring campaign with a list of tasks and deliverables that were dynamically created based on the details submitted in our request form using Wrike's project blueprints. Instead of reinventing the wheel every time we have a new project, Wrike blueprints provide templatization of work so that we can capture the power of repetition and automation to achieve greater efficiencies. In the right-hand panel, I can see information about our campaign through the use of system fields, custom fields, and our live editor for the description area. We can also view the interactive Gantt chart of our project to identify any key dependencies we need to be aware of for our campaign that might be affecting our critical path. Let's quickly look at our project in Microsoft Teams. Through our integration, we are given visibility into the newly requested campaign and all of the tasks we need to deliver on. We can quickly access a Gantt chart similar to what we have in Wrike, outlining the project schedule and our key dependencies. Confident that we have all the information we need, we can begin assigning the right resources and collaborating on our campaign. We can take advantage of Wrike's robust integration with Teams to make simple resource assignments for a new campaign. If we navigate back to our task list, we can see all the items that currently have assignees or waiting assignment. Let's go ahead and assign our designer Jack to start on the graphic design work. We can quickly tag him and @mention him to start the design process. We can also go ahead and move the status of the task to in progress. If we need advanced resource management, we can use Wrike's workload and capacity planning functionality to break down resources by workstream and see what initiatives they're currently supporting. Let's hop back over to Wrike and show you how this is done. We can navigate to our workload chart through a pinned item on our custom dashboard. We can see that our agency is grouped by job role, giving us detailed visibility into all the client initiatives they're currently supporting. We can also toggle our backlog box to show all activities that have not yet been assigned to a specific resource. If specific teams or team members are overallocated, we can use the visual cues to help us make dynamic adjustments between team members to reduce strain on specific employees and ensure we hit our deadlines with minimal impact. Now that we've identified which resources are working on our client's new campaign request, we can leverage Wrike's extensive collaboration tools to increase productivity and efficiency. Let's go ahead and pull up our graphic task again and start working with Jack on a specific asset. We can navigate back to our task through our projects and folders or through the recent items on our dashboard. When we pull up our task, we can see information about the work that's already been done as well as when this task is due. To add an asset, we can attach either a local file from our computer or a file from our SharePoint instance to ensure proper version control throughout the design process. Once an asset has been linked to the task, we can open up Wrike's proofing tool to start marking up and collaborating directly on this asset. We can comment on specific areas or mark up areas that need specific attention. Let's go ahead and ask Jack what his initial thoughts are. We can also use Wrike's proofing tool to collaborate on various file types, including videos, images, PDFs, and HTML content. Through our additional integrations with the Adobe Creative Suite, Jack can easily collaborate directly within the tools she's already been using as part of his daily workflow process. He can also quickly make any requested updates and push these back into the task, getting ready to route this for review. For the sake of this demo, we'll just show how we can route this review externally to our client. Our guest review will allow our client stakeholders to review the asset and provide feedback, ultimately deciding whether this first version is going to meet their requirements for the sprint campaign. We can also select various security options when we establish our guest review, such as setting an expiration date for the link or making it password protected, ensuring that this can't be accessed by other people. Shifting our focus to what the experience looks like for a client, we'll notice they've received an email notification inviting them to review the particular asset we're collaborating on. If we go ahead and click the Proceed to Review button, we'll be routed to the Wrike Proofing and Approvals experience. This will give our customer the same access to collaborate on the specific asset, just as if they were directly working in Wrike. They'll be given a little tutorial to make sure they understand how to use the tool. Now let's go ahead and approve the asset. We've now walked through the collaboration and review process for a single asset with our client as part of our Spring Digital campaign. Understanding that this is a large campaign with multiple deadlines and deliverables, we'll want to focus on how we can look at some of the different types of reports and views that are available to our team, both in Wrike and Microsoft Teams. From a managerial or individual perspective, we can use custom dashboards to keep track of all of the work we're responsible for. We can use project level or task level widgets, organizing deliverables by due date or pending approvals. We can also keep track of all tasks that we've completed this month. We have an extensive widget library for teams to be able to configure these dashboards to be the most relevant for how each team member operates. Beyond these tactical level dashboards, Wrike also provides extensive reporting capabilities, providing BI level dashboards through Wrike Analyze. We have many templated dashboards and reports that allow you to quickly review project and portfolio level information. These dashboards are fully customizable, allowing you to create data visualizations with any of the data that your team has within Wrike. Because we're able to export these reports, we can also embed them into Microsoft Teams for quick and easy access, as shown here. I hope this quick walkthrough has shown how the power of Wrike and Microsoft Teams can increase productivity and collaboration between teams, while also providing the flexibility to scale the platform to meet each team's unique needs. The value add of Wrike and Microsoft Teams is you can meet people where they work, making Wrike and Microsoft Teams the ultimate hub for productivity. Customers tout benefits such as dramatically improved processes that increase the efficiency of a distributed workforce, the ability to leverage Teams feeds for ongoing conversations alongside Wrike for tracking top tasks, deliverables, and updates, increasing visibility and accountability, and delivering a better way to centralize the planning, collaboration, and execution of work, and the ability to meet the needs of different users, from project managers to scientists, who can access the information they need quickly, easily, and all within Microsoft Teams. The key to streamlining and automating work, keeping teams and projects in sync, and driving user adoption is integration. Wrike integrates with over 400 applications, some of which you use every day. Specifically with Microsoft, Wrike enables simple provisioning and sign-on through Azure or Office 365. We also integrate with Outlook so you can convert emails into tasks and make Wrike updates right from your inbox. You can easily search, browse, and attach files from SharePoint, OneDrive, Word, Excel, or PowerPoint to keep your files in sync. And you can make Teams the ultimate work hub by embedding Wrike within Teams. You can also integrate with other Microsoft tools such as Dynamics, Azure DevOps, Power BI, and more. We're also a certified Microsoft 365 app for security and compliance. If you'd like to learn more, if you'd like to schedule a demo to see how Wrike and Microsoft Teams can help your team or organization get their best work done in today's new normal, visit us at wrike.com/ignite2021. Thanks for joining today.